them. This is the third year we've been back. But as I like to describe Middletown, it's a fun little city where there are no Uber drivers. So if that gives you any indication, small town, small Midwest town here. Again, this is a challenger level tournament. No championship Sunday this weekend, so all of these brackets playing through to the gold medal. We had our mixed doubles yesterday. Women's doubles already concluded here for the day. Gold medalist Michelle Esquivel and Jade Kawamoto. Taking silver was Susanna Barr and Lina Pedigamete. So a big congrats to those ladies. And here, waiting in our gold medal match for men's pro doubles is Zane Navratil and Andre Deescu. And as I mentioned, in bronze, waiting for the winner of this match is DJ Young and Mario Barrientos.
This should be a fiery one here, Lauren, especially with two of the loudest players on the court. Althoff Merchant and Julian Arnold.
Absolutely. Arnold was still, he was a little subdued that previous match. Didn't get too crazy. Even heard himself telling himself to get the energy up, ramp it up a little, because even he thought he was a little subdued, I think. But Merchant and Sincola in their previous match defeated CJ Klinger and Rob Cassidy 18-16. So talk about a battle in that matchup. So Sincola and Maltoff. I said Maltoff.
Maltov.
What? Where did that even come from? Sometimes I'm like, brain, what are you doing to me? What's happening right now? We need to talk. We need to talk a little bit. Chan Sincola, Althoff Merchant. Hanging on by the skin of their teeth here in our back draw.
I heard Arnold talking to Hayden as they're walking to the court that playing Althoff will give him a lot of energy.
Absolutely. They'll feed off his energy.
They sure will.
Time in. 0-0-2.
This should be a pretty fiery matchup.
So Patrick Quinn and Arnold start us off serving on the far end. Patrick Quinn in the blue, Arnold in the white. But a quick side out, Althoff Merchant, the lefty, will take over now on the near end with John Sincola. This is absolutely a matchup of a little bit of experience versus youth.
Yeah, you have two guys in their 40s. And then Julian Arnold, you know, being what, 31, he gets to be one of the young guys on the court.
Yeah, and then Patrick Quinn's 16 years old. So I think if you add them together, that gets you Althoff Merchant.
0-1. Second server.
Yeah, you're definitely going to see Hayden and Julian really initiate a lot of the attacks here,
0-2.
as they just did.
Yeah, Merchant is in his final year of playing Open Pro before he's able to get into that Senior Pro bracket.
Wow.
Okay, that's
the third ace we've seen today.
And it wasn't so much that it kicked, he just put that right down that middle line. And Merchant just wasn't expecting it to be put there. Oh, great angle there from Sincola.
Wow.
But even though Merchant's the elder of the court, as it were, just such quick hands. He just gets so much back. Still obviously one of the best that there is. He's, you know, trying to get into the medal rounds. Has hit so many podiums in his career.
Yep.
2-1-1.
I think he said a couple years ago that he has the fastest hands of any 47-year-old on tour.
I concur. Patrick Quinn getting a little too tight on that angle. hands from Merchant defending that Ernie from Patriquin.
No. 3-1-2.
I like the poach from Sincola.
Yeah, I think again we'll see Sincola try to take up that tee on the court. Ooh.
Good recovery off the net board. Oh, and then it just dies there for Sincola. And the wind is kind of swirling. I can see that wind socket blowing towards us right now, which we haven't seen all day. So wind seems to be moving a little bit, but definitely a big breeze. Oh my goodness.
Althoff almost
I know, I thought
slapped
he was. I was like, that's very clearly going out, but Sincola had to call him off it.
4-2.
Again.
Another net cord there for Sincola. Patriquin not quite able to handle that as well as the previous.
4-1-1.
Julian Arnold even looked up at that wind sock to know where the wind was going, because it is swirling.
Yeah, and now it's going the opposite direction. Wind sock blowing away from us now, so it is swirling, to say the least, right now.
Yeah,
Good pace.
Yep. Quick start here from Merchant and Sincola. Just been the more consistent team so far.
There's that just a little impatience there from Patriquin.
Timeout on the receiving side.
Yep.
Score 6-1-1.
Smart timeout.
You have 1 minute.
Yep, so Patriquin and Arnold down 6-1. If you're going to go over and give some advice to the younger pairing, what are you telling them here in this timeout?
Well, I might think I'd want them to switch back and put Hayden on the right side, just because it's been a few points in a row now where Hayden seemed to be getting a little frustrated. He's pulled the trigger too early sometimes, and then with the way the wind's going, it's really Sincola's balls are really coming in sharp to his left foot, and he hasn't been able to adjust well. So one might just be settle in, have some confidence. You got this far, but maybe change the stack up, and I think that's what they're going to do here.
Receiving team has 1 timeout remaining. Serving team has 2 timeouts.
All right, let's see if they take Coach Davison's advice.
6-1-1.
Here coming in from this timeout, Merchant and Sincola still with the serve, looking to extend their lead.
And there's the switch.
Absolutely. Patriquin's got 3 net cords right at him the last 3 rallies. Oh, I'm not sure what he was attempting to do there. It looked like he was between a lob and a drive and just kind of.
There was just a little mental lapse, But I still think I like the matchup with Hayden cross court with Althoff. Because Althoff dinks well, but you see how much he backs up, so it just gives, if Hayden's getting most of the balls, it just gives him more room on the court to work with.
All right, Sincola catches that back corner, and that gets them their 8th point, which triggers the end change here in this match to 15. Patriquin and Arnold definitely playing catch-up here. Julian Arnold being very quiet. It's a little unnerving.
Yeah, well, it is deceivingly hot here. I left Florida yesterday, and it was cooler.
It's hotter here in Ohio?
It was cooler in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, than when I got here. The sun is...
It is definitely humid, toasty here. We've been talking to a lot of the players. We hear consistently that they're having trouble with their hands being very sweaty and not being able to grip their paddles super well. Kind of, if that slips in your grip while you're trying to play, it's going to throw, your paddle face off from what you're trying to do, can create some errors, some issues. So definitely a lot of toweling off going on here this weekend.
There we go.
All right, and they're still on first serve as well. Yeah, Sincola almost didn't necessarily fake that ATP, but looked like he was certainly thinking about it. Ends up coming over the net through the middle and gets the error long.
Yeah, he's definitely going to look for that ATP because the wind is kind of pushing the ball to that corner.
Yeah, definitely different wind conditions, different background, different sun position now with that end change. Both teams needing to adjust accordingly.
Yeah, their ball's just sailing along here from the side of Arnold and Patriquin.
11-1-1.
Just have not gotten into this game as you would have expected. And in 1 game to 15, it's daunting, especially when you switch sides at 8-1.
11-1-2.
Such a big hill to climb. Wow.
Merchant's ready for
Yeah.
it. He's there. He gets a paddle on it. Just the angle much too sharp.
11-1.
Oh, Sincola read that. I saw him set up with that two-hand backhand before Arnold sped that up. And he's there. He just overswings through it.
Second server.
Yep. Patriquin
11-2.
telling himself it's just that ball was just not high enough to attack. I like the move by Arnold.
11-2-1.
I'm not sure if the people at home could hear that.
I think they could. I think they could.
Second server.
I mean, I think he's yelling at himself now. I mean, I think we all know, again, even if they lose this, 4th place finish in a very deep field, still very impressive.
Oh, for sure. Well, it's not over yet. If anybody's never count out. It's these two.
Point.
He might say he's having a
12-2-2.
He doesn't feel very
horrible, no good, very
Yeah.
bad day.
He's not showing a lot of confidence in himself right now, and also with the paddle.
Great play, Johnson.
Point. 13-2-2.
But, you know, all credit to Merchant and Sincola. They've just been very solid all game long.
I mean, perfect spot there for Patriquin. But again, it's those moments of brilliance have been few and far between, unfortunately for them, which is reflected in the score right now. But there again.
Oh, now we have a questionable call here. Let's see.
If the line is wide, then it was wide. But, okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it does look like it hit the line.
13-2.
Yeah, that was a very close call.
Andiamo!
Okay, so Arnold now starting to, I can see the reactions of the crowd. They're having, they're enjoying this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold getting super active now.
Well, now he's got something to be mad about.
Yep, that certainly got him going.
Stay down.
Well done by Sincola in the transition zone.
Yeah, that
Just-
ball is probably out that Arnold hits.
13-3-1.
Arnold's still upset about that call. Again, we've all been there. We've all had bad calls. You have to let it go.
Second server.
Yeah, well, also when you got such a big hill to climb as well,
Yeah.
it's just one more thing.
Yeah, he obviously
Yeah.
already was
Yep.
pretty frustrated, so it's certainly just added to the list.
Wow.
Oh, what a dig. Wow. I can't believe Sincola even got a paddle on that. Patrick Quinn crushed that.
Sincola just has such a strong base when he gets nice and low.
Absolutely.
13-1.
Let's go!
Arnold's feeling himself now. Sometimes it just takes a tight call to get your juices flowing.
13-1.
They're still on first serve, so
Watch. Out! Come on, John. One more.
Second server.
Merchant and Sincola doing a pretty good job not getting sucked in to
Yep.
the drama of this because they're still up by 9 points. They don't need to potentially do anything that's going to add to them gaining ground. Just great hands from Sincola.
Sincola has been solid as a rock all game long.
13-4-1.
Merchant and Sincola 2 points away from that bronze medal match. Oh, too good. Too good. Can't believe they left that middle open so wide. Got 2 forehands in the middle, and neither of them go for this.
Yeah, that ball bounced nice and high for Arnold to attack. Well done.
Right down.
Aggressive. Let's go.
4-13-1.
Got Althoff right in the shoulder. You know, if I'm Althoff and Johnson Cola, I call a timeout
Timeout.
here over the next in the next point or two.
13-1.
I mean, you look at the score again, and you think, you know, they still got a big lead. Still feeling pretty confident, but
Second server.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, look at the fieriness that
Yep.
Arnold especially is getting right now. That's what you want to throw cold water on.
13-2.
You know, if Hayden and Arnold get just a couple points here.
Yeah! Great spot.
Oh,
Right
It
down.
could be a whole new game, but they had a good stop.
Hold it. Right here. Yeah.
13-5-1. Second server.
that's the pushing it.
Yep, and there's the timeout.
On the serving side, the score is 13-5-2. You have
I
1
like that
minute.
call from Merchant. Calls the timeout here as Sincola a little impatient there, trying to push it. Again, they're within 2, so they want to get this done because they don't want Patrick and Arnold to gain any more momentum, get any closer on the score. So a good timeout. They want to regroup, refresh, just set their intention going into potentially this final serve.
Yeah, it's smart because, you know, if Arnold, if they can't score here and they don't get off 13 and Arnold and Patrick get 4 more,
Teams have 1 timeout
get it to 9,
remaining.
that's only a 4-point game. That game is completely different.
13-5-2.
All right.
This would be a big stop if Arnold and Hayden can pull it off.
Yeah, Merchant and Sincola, they have to be steady here.
Point.
I like that from Sincola. It was high enough, a little tight, but Sincola obviously has the skills to be able to make that. And again, Arnold was pulled all the way to the left, so he saw that opening. And a match point here. Ooh, oh my. God, I was about to be like just an amazing shot from Arnold.
Wow.
Okay.
What did he even say? I don't even know.
I don't even know. Wow. Great job from Merchant and Cincola. Way to end that match. They're heading to the bronze medal match to face Mario Barrientos and DJ Young. Arnold still upset about the call.
And Hayden.
On the line, and
Yep.
Hayden. I mean, I get it, but was that the ultimate deciding factor in this match?
No, it was
I don't
not.
think so. So, again, Patrick Quinn and Arnold, 4th place finish here in a very deep bracket. So a big congrats to them. Fought hard. Well played. We will take a short break here on center court. Coming up next after a short break is going to be that bronze medal match. So don't go anywhere. Medal rounds coming up right after this.
So ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about Next Gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
Pro athlete, weekend warrior, or everyday active? Stay in the game with Active Tracks, powered by Core Physical Therapy. Core's team of physical therapists and athletic trainers promote injury prevention, rehabilitation, and fast recovery to keep you from being sidelined. We use cutting-edge technology to treat the chronic conditions and injuries from high-impact, high repetitive activities. Step into an Active Tracks tent in your community or visit one of our clinics. Core Physical Therapy, treating everyone right.
The PT Pro team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
Pro athlete, weekend warrior, or everyday active? Stay in the game with Active Tracks, powered by Core Physical Therapy. Core's team of physical therapists and athletic trainers promote injury prevention, rehabilitation, and fast recovery to keep you from being sidelined. We use cutting-edge technology to treat the chronic conditions and injuries from high-impact, high repetitive activity. Step into an Active Tracks tent in your community or visit one of our clinics. Core Physical Therapy, treating everyone right.
The PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Hold up.
Welcome back, everyone, to second to last match of the day here in our men's pro doubles bracket at the APP Cincinnati Open, presented by Head Pickleball. Lauren McLaughlin and John Davison here in the booth courtside, and we have our bronze medal match here coming up next. DJ Young and Mario Barrientos were dropped down into this bronze medal match in the winner bracket final by Andre Deescu and Zane Navratil, who are sitting in the gold medal match awaiting the winner of this matchup. Johnson Cole and Althoff Merchant we just saw in our final feeder match back into bronze. They took down Julian Arnold and Hayden Patriquin. Althoff Merchant, 49 years old, lives in Owensboro, Kentucky. Originally from India, played some high-level tennis there. Works in finance now. Has 3 lovely children. John Cincola, 42 years old. McHenry, Illinois is where he calls home. Kind of northern suburb of the Chicagoland area. He's a full-time pickleball and tennis pro there. And he has twin daughters with his wife that we see a good amount at tournaments. They like to see dad when they can play. And they are taking on, as I mentioned, Mario Barrientos, originally from Chile. Just came to the States in 2016. Now he lives in Provo, Utah, 28 years old, currently getting his master's in accounting in Utah. Doesn't play a lot of tournaments. He's been playing pro-level tournaments for almost a year. First one was in August of last year, he told me. But he's been playing pickleball for about 2.5 years, but he really is prioritizing family and, school right now takes up a lot of his time. He has a almost 2-year-old son with his wife, and he is partnered with DJ Young, 21 years old, currently lives in Dreamland, originally from Spain, where he also played some high-level junior tennis. So Young and Barrientos have been sitting for a little while, waiting for the feeder matches to catch up to bronze. So they're perhaps going to be a little cool, need some time to get back in this, while Cincola and Merchant have just been rolling through the back draw. So they're pretty warm, pretty confident after their last win over Patrick Quinn and Arnold. So they might be able to come out here.
0-0-2.
Quick start, we'll see. Ron West is our USA Pickleball Certified referee for this match.
Yeah, Althoff came up to the booth right before we started and said, I'm getting too old for this.
I mean, he likes to be overdramatic.
0-0-1.
He loves, this keeps him young. Oh, that's a slim ATP opportunity on that side of the court. A little less room to work with than the other side, but Cincola doesn't need it.
I'm still going to bet that DJ Young went to end these points as quick as possible because he isn't feeling 100%.
Yeah, Young took a silver medal yesterday with Andrea Koop in mixed doubles. And again, yeah, I mean, he's in the bronze medal match here in a very deep men's field, so man, that's why DJ Young is so dangerous, because he's sick right now. He's not feeling great, and he's still gotten into the medal rounds both days.
Yeah,
so that's an athlete with a lot of talent right there.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. Dangerous when he attacks. Very creative player.
I mean, what gets? Again, that that was out. Called out, and Cincola immediately drops his paddle because he knows it. All that work.
3-0-2.
Again, just stay in the rally. You don't know. Just stay in it. Even if your opponent has an overhead that you think is a put away, there's a good chance you're going to get a paddle on it.
DJ playing an I formation. Barrientos couldn't see where the ball was going through the body of DJ. Wow.
Second server.
How did he clear that?
0-3-2.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he just kind of floats. He's a floater.
He had great balance when he landed, too, not to hit the post.
We talked about it earlier when we saw them in the winter bracket final, but Barrientos doesn't have any racket sports in his background, so you can kind of see that in the way that he plays. A bit untraditional in his strokes, but whatever gets the job done.
Yeah, you know, as long as you can be repeatable, it doesn't matter how you hit the ball.
He also talked to me a little bit before this match and asked if we talked about how he was not doing well on his third shot drops that last match. And I said, kind of. We mentioned how DJ might have started taking all of the third shot drops. You seemed like you were having a little bit of an issue, but he thought that was funny. He knew what it was that needed work, so.
Oh yeah, of course he knows.
Side out.
You know, you always feel it. You know, you miss, say, 2 drops in a row. You know that every single return is coming back to that same spot. And you have it in your mind every single time from then on until you get your confidence back.
Second server.
Great put away there from Barrientos, going behind Sincola.
0-4-2. Side out. Four 0-1.
Sincola and Merchant still scoreless here in game 1 of this bronze medal match.
Point.
You haven't missed 2 days of a match in 5 years.
I don't know if that's a true statement, like Althoff just said. He said he hasn't missed 2 dinks in a match in 5 years.
Again, what did I say about Merchant being dramatic? Again, what a pickup. Nice job there from Sincola. Sometimes it can be hard to not overdo that when you feel like you have such an easy put away. Definitely seen people miss that shot, even at this high pro level.
Well, especially when the ball just keeps coming back. Every time you feel like you have to do more and more. Wow.
Side out.
Young takes that one off the body. And send us your dry thoughts, everyone. We definitely have some rain threatening in the area that I see in the distance. Can kind of feel a change in the air right now. Definitely going to try and get through these last 2 matches.
One 5-1.
Wow, incredible hands. Sincola just taking over the whole court. Althoff was standing over here by the sideline.
2-5-1.
You can see in the replay, you don't even see Althoff in the frame until the very end.
He's hyped.
Second server.
I think he's happy to let Sincola do as much work as he wants.
2-5-2.
Oh, wow. Little heat check there. Sincola with a little spin move as he avoids this.
With the matrix move.
I mean, how does he not get hit with that? Wow. That was a shot across the bow if I ever saw one.
Side out.
I actually kind of like the decision with the lob there because
I didn't mind it.
Young was flat-footed. He didn't even really get any air time.
5-3-1.
Wow, how do you miss that?
Point.
Sincola not happy with that Ernie attempt.
6-3-1.
Wow, that return was heavy.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Great spot there from Young. Again, Young can be just so dangerous when he focuses that energy.
7-3-1.
Doesn't overhit things. Really purposeful in his placement. Saw him play some of the best pickleball I've ever seen him play last weekend in St. Louis.
Second server.
You know, he's another one of those players that's benefiting and being in Austin, just around that group of talent day in and day out, and then going to tournaments every weekend. You're only going to get better.
Yeah, that is really, at this stage of professional pickleball, what is kind of starting to separate out that really top-tier talent is being able to get that high-level practice and drilling.
Yeah.
If you're in an area where you don't have that, it's tough.
Yep, iron sharpens iron.
Oh, pick it up.
So when you have a crew like that.
Might have hit that dead spot in that corner of the kitchen that Julian Arnold was not happy about earlier. Looks like the ball didn't even come up. Sincola made
a similar
comment. Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Way to get underneath the ball. Take the pace off.
4-7-2. Point.
Oh, a little confusion in the middle. Young likes the forehand, but Barrientos loves that backhand put away as well.
Again, Sincola stayed nice and steady. Doesn't want to push it too close to that baseline and possibly miss.
6-7-2.
Nice fundamental overheads there.
Like that.
Side out.
Merchant and Sincola have caught up though, just trailing by 1 now.
7-6-1. Second server.
And there again, there's another drop shot in the net.
7-6-2.
Yeah, what takes Sincola thought Althoff was coming to get that. Just didn't put anything on that.
Michelle Gertrude Cook or Carol Eloise Woodridge,
8-6-2.
tournament operations desk.
Oh, so nice there from Merchant.
And that right there, you see how he's off the line and he comes back.
Yep.
6-8-1.
Yeah, that puts him in a great spot. He didn't stay back up off the line again.
Yep.
Second server. Six, 8-2. Side out.
DJ Young with the leap just to make sure he stays out of the kitchen. Did a great job just before that.
8-6-1.
Punching it to Althoff's left hip. Wow. Incredible get by Sincola.
Yeah, really great effort.
Yeah, that was a great job by Barrientos. Noticing Merchant was off the line and closer to the sideline. Punched it in the middle and cleaned it up with the backhand.
10-6-1.
Barrientos and Young with a game point here on first serve, so they'll have 2 2 chances at it. They won't need it, though.
Game score 11-6.
Game 1 in the books, 11-6. Barrientos and Young coming out on top. They're looking for a rematch in that gold medal match with Navratil and Deescu. We'll see if they get it right after this.
The PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Welcome back, everyone, into our bronze medal match here in men's pro doubles at the APP Cincinnati Open, presented by Head Pickleball. The wind picking up a little. A storm is brewing in the distance.
0-0-2.
We'll see if DJ Young and Mario Barrientos on the near end here for Game 2 can close out this bronze medal match in 2, or will John Cincola and Althoff Merchant on the far end take it to 3.
Side out.
Again, we're going to have wind has, again, with that kind of
0-0-1.
storm system in the distance, starting to create a wind issue. It's swirling a little bit more. It was very steady yesterday and earlier today, but now it's kind of changing directions, but certainly playing a factor here on court.
0-0-2.
Oh, that one's over the fence, off the tent, into the stands. Heard Althoff Merchant talking to himself before this game kicked off, telling himself to get some energy. It's hard on these long days, especially when it's hot out. You've been running on fumes by the end of the day. It's a tough.
It's a grind.
Tough long day.
It's a grind.
0-1-1.
And then when you're almost at senior pro age, it makes it even more difficult.
You said that, not me. I just want to make that clear.
Second server.
I'd tell Althoff the same.
That's, I mean, I think he'd probably agree.
No. Side out.
Good lead there for Young. And again, Merchant and Cincola right now have the wind into their face.
1-0-1.
So they should have a little cushion with the wind holding up some of these balls a little bit. But you still gotta take it down a little bit. Oh, nice hands from Barrientos. Read that speed up coming from Cincola here. Let's see on screen.
2-0-1.
Young leaves that up a little bit. Good anticipation there with that backhand.
Very similar to playing
server.
like a Johnny Goldberg, right?
Mhm.
Sits on that backhand punch. So if you're going to want to attack him, you might want to start going to the right shoulder, not the left shoulder.
2-0-2.
Ooh.
Stay down.
Again, Barrientos gets
Both-
pulled off the
yeah.
court, but then sees that speed up.
0-2-1.
They both
Young
wanted it.
himself both in the middle.
Point.
And there we go. Althoff he must have heard me from all the way over there.
Mhm.
Put it right into the right
1-2-1.
shoulder. Barrientos. Jammed him up.
Oh, yeah. Pushed it too much. As Young's trying to keep Cincola pinned at that baseline.
2-2-1.
Cincola still with a great drop shot with the left hand, even though the ball was out.
Oh, my goodness. Cincola unrelenting with those attacks. Starts it off with that two-handed backhand trying to go down that
3-2-1.
sideline. Very singles-esque shot.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more firepower here from Cincola. Now he's
Point.
hitting into the wind. Probably start driving more thirds.
Four, two, one. Second server.
And that's where Cincola's going to get Althoff in trouble if he you know, the point before he won by speeding up cross court
4-2-2.
at DJ. But now DJ came out on top.
Oh, nice job from Barrientos. I mean, Merchant, great cover on the Ernie from Young here.
2-4-1.
Barrientos, good angle with that put away, though, behind Cincola. Oh, just misses that back
Second
corner
server.
again.
Two, 4-2. Stay down.
Merchant and Cincola up by 2 here in game 2. They must win this second game. Oh, we're just checking the ball. I was like, all right, it was the wrong serve. What's happening? Just a
4-2-1.
quick check. Well, they're looking to extend their lead here. Again, must win situation here for Merchant and Cincola. They got to push a third game if they want to get back into that gold medal match.
Point.
Both of these teams ultimately got knocked down by Navratil and Diascu, so both of them have a little revenge on their
5-2-1.
mind in the gold medal match, if they can get there.
Second server.
Right there again. Cincola changed the target over to DJ
5-2-2.
cross court. DJ's just all over it.
Point.
Merchant has some supporters in the crowd.
Yeah, I was talking to Merchant earlier, and all, you know, he was saying that he wants the crowds to just get more rowdy.
Yeah,
You know?
I would love pickleball crowds to
6-2-2.
route it up as well myself. I don't know what it's going to take.
You know, earlier there was, when he was in a match against Goldberg, there was, probably 150, 200 people watching over here on the side.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
they were quiet at 9-9, and Althoff is just like,
2-6-1.
get loud.
Yeah.
Get rowdy. So he's definitely here for the entertainment. Oh, it almost worked.
Yeah, sorry.
3-6-1. Second server.
Sincola has his own local cheering crowd with Kyle
3-6-2.
Salenko and Zane Navratil over there on the sideline.
Yep. Ariel Butler. Got some other Chicagoland people as well.
Point.
One of these, come on. Let's go.
4-6-2.
0 for 29.
Althoff saying he's 0 for 29 on hands battles with DJ.
Oh, I thought that was almost making it over. Oh, we got a shot. Ariel Butler and Kyle Salenko on camera. Boxcar might not be doing this production, but love that they're here cheering them on.
Just change it. Change it.
Referee time.
We're just going to change out the ball. Young still thinking there's a little issue. I don't think it's cracked, maybe just a little out of round, maybe a soft spot.
These ball gets played all day long. Gets a little soft.
Five, 6-2.
Out.
Side out. Six, 5-1.
Good effort from Merchant. I'm a little surprised Barrientos, Merchant was fully off the court, clearly struggled to get that, and Barrientos let him get back because he went straight up to Sincola when, if I'm him, I'm going right back to that open court or attacking where Merchant was because he's going to be a little out of sorts perhaps, but...
Yeah, I agree with you, if he's out of position, but then maybe he's also thinking that Sincola is going to try to cover that gap and go behind, so he goes behind
Sure.
him.
Oh.
Second server.
Net cord on that two-handed backhand drive from Sincola. Sends it wide, but they are up in front here, 8-5 again, looking to force a game 3 in this bronze medal match. Such great hands from Barrientos.
Yeah.
And again, it's almost a little surprising because he does have sort of
5-8-1.
interesting, shots. The way he hits is a little different, obviously. Doesn't come from racket sports.
Yeah, I'd also say the way he chokes up on the paddle, too, helps in those hands battles. Could be a little bit quicker.
All right, now he's 1 for 9 on the hands battles with DJ Young.
No, I think he said 0 for 29.
Oh, excuse me.
So
1 and 29.
5-8-2.
He's 3% now instead of 0%. Wow, it's incredible how DJ can just get around the ball like that.
6-8-2.
Yeah,
His
he did a
wrist
great job
action.
keeping him low, too.
Yep. His wrist action is just insane. That was good.
I mean, Merchant's staring at that line. Like, I'm in a terrible position to see that, but Merchant didn't call it out, so.
I love that shot, the kind of reverse forehand.
I was told that is what's called the tomahawk.
Okay.
Which I have heard that in the past. I haven't quite incorporated it into the vocabulary yet, but a lovely person watching the chats informed me that's what that refers to.
Tomahawk it is.
All right. I mean, I see it. I get it.
I still like reverse forehand.
I know, right? It rolls off the tongue so much easier, John.
8-8-1.
Sincola's feeling himself on that side. He is firing from all parts of the court. And we got a game point here.
I'd love to see a timeout here from Barrientos and Young.
10-8-1.
Silver, Mr. Derek Krieger and Nick Austin. And our gold medal winners.
Second server.
Andres Torres and Mariano E. Congratulations, men. Please meet over at the free
10-8-2.
to receive your awards.
They both feel like they had the game-ending put away there.
That's the lefty probs.
Ooh.
You know?
8-10-1.
Good patience right now. Oh, nice reset from Sincola. I love how John puts that right knee almost down on the court when he's getting that backhand cross-court dink.
Yeah. You know,
makes my knees hurt watching.
10-1.
He does a great job at keeping his center of gravity low and nice and balanced.
Oh, boy.
Second server.
And
I'm not sure what happened there.
yeah, I think he thought Barrientos was taking that. Barrientos just kind of ran by it, and then at the last minute, Young realized he had to.
I'm waiting for the time when a ref calls Althoff Merchant in the kitchen for the celebration.
I know, right? His momentum took him in there to celebrate. Another game point here for Sincola and Merchant. Well, looks like Young really taking over.
Second server.
It's a big point here.
10-9-2. Side out.
Ooh. I mean, that was a huge hold there for Young. And Barrientos fought off 3 game points now. Oh, that might have been going wide.
Yep. End of the day, didn't matter.
tied up at 10s. So now game point gone
10-1.
for Merchant and Sincola. God, both these teams have players that just, I'm so frustrating to even watch. I mean, just stay patient. Everyone stay calm. Stay calm, everyone.
10-2.
It's hard when, you know, tensions are high at 10-10.
You know, they just want to get it done on a flashy shot.
You know, you always got to go for gold.
Oh, I thought that was going out too.
DJ called him off. See. I'm waiting for the
the side outs have started.
10-1.
Again, game point gone. So now they need 2.
Second server.
Yeah, a little bit of impatience.
10-2.
I like the aggressiveness, but it needs to be intentional.
Gotta be at the right moment.
Focused.
Oh, so good. That was so good. He took some power off of it, just kind of opened his paddle, rolled it down that sideline. Sincola was not expecting that to be the shot that came back.
10-1.
Oh, wow. So good there from Sincola.
10-2.
I mean, so nice. Oh, I know Mario. I can't believe Mario didn't attack that.
That was right into his breadbasket.
The score is 10-10.
We're going to have a timeout here from Young and Barrientos, who are, again, a little struggling to get something going here. Again, DJ Young. Just a reminder, I mean, everybody's blowing noses around here, I guess. It's just contagious. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shot of our pros. Spencer getting those close up. Good job, Spencer. I like it. So again, 10-10 here in game 2 after Barrientos and Young take game 1 11-6. Oh, and that's what we're trying to avoid. Looking at the radar. Oof, we have maybe an hour before we're getting hit. So, oof.
It seems to be coming in pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Somebody must have done a rain dance that we did not approve
It's
of.
not cool, guys. Don't appreciate that at all. Shay, I'm not controlling the cameras. Trust me, I feel you. I feel you. All right, again.
10-10-1.
Merchant and Sincola. Gotta force a game 3 here. Well, Young and Barrientos just trying to get the job done here. And again, you can see Merchant just taking himself back off that line. Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
That was a very quick trigger pull.
That was unbelievable. I mean, no backswing. That came out of nowhere. Look how low that is. I mean, just a rocket right at Merchant.
DJ Young going right to the body of Merchant. Young is so good at that with no backswing at all, like you said. Generating so much power.
Oh, I want Barrientos to get a little more comfortable taking those out of the air instead of that big back step, similarly to Merchant. Oh, DJ got the setup he was looking for.
Watch out, DJ.
We're stuck at 10-10 again. It's been maybe 4 side outs now in the score.
10-10-1.
No one been able to break off yet and regain that game point.
Nobody wants it enough.
I guess they want to play in the rain.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no,
That
no,
was
no,
close.
No, no.
That was close.
So I mean, we're on the wrong side of that call, so we can't see the other side of the ball, but
that was very close. That's a very crucial call, too.
absolutely, that gave them a game point. This is match point now for Young and Barrientos. That is tough. I mean, that's a tough call, especially, as you mentioned, like, that call could have determined this match now. We talked about a call earlier for Arnold and Patriquin that they didn't like.
There it is. There's the match.
That is tough, but a great, great performance by Johnson Cola, Althoff Merchant. They are our bronze medalist here in men's pro doubles. DJ Young and Mario Barrientos get a rematch with Navratil and Deescu in the gold medal match. That's coming up after a short turnaround for these players. Hope